We're back, guys, and we'll talk about what happened here soon. But right now, I'm about to see if our 4-week-old chicks will eat some fully grown night crawlers. Let's check it out. First we were standing right over top of them and they were acting pretty shy, but as soon as we walked away and then I came back, it looked like they were digging and scratching around, and I don't see any worms left in there now. So
I am jumping the bed.
She is jumping on the bed. She dragged her mattress into the hallway and is jumping on the bed. But it looked like they're eating those worms up. It's a lot of good protein for them. I've been throwing strawberry tops, all kinds of stuff in there. So they've been learning how to forage, and they're only about 4 weeks old. That's awesome. So a little over a week ago, I had a moment where one of my tools gave out on me. Well, unfortunately, looks like I'm gonna have to get the drill charged up a little bit. This is a $20 drill, so you get what you pay for. Sometimes I feel like I put 3 or 4 screws in and then I've got to charge it again. And it kind of was just the straw that broke the camel's back. And oh, I've got a couple chickens out here. Luna, you stay back. Hopefully they'll come back in to eat. But with all this snow piling up, the terrible temperatures, I mean, it was 0 degrees for about a week straight. And coming out here with holes in my boots, wet socks, trying to work and get stuff done, and then having tools give out on you, it was all piling up at one time. Then we're also having financial issues. We're kind of coming to a breaking point. So it's just a lot on my shoulders at one time, and I felt like I was going to give myself a 1-day break. I was just going to sit around on the couch, kind of hang out for a day and recoup, and then I was going to come back and get right back to it. But that day turned into 2 and then 3, and then I ended up for about a week sitting on the couch. So during the real cold days, I ended up bringing our feed trough and water inside the chickshaw, just so if they didn't want to come out in all the snow. I felt like the drier I could keep them, the better. So at night they weren't wet and getting cold and freezing. I didn't end up losing any chickens though. So over a week at 0 degree temperatures, they were in the chickshaw. And all I had was some straw bales around the back, and they were here. And at night it was -12 with a wind chill of down to -20, -30. It was kind of crazy for this part of the country, but I didn't lose any chickens. They all survived, so got to be thankful for Justin Rhodes Chickshaw. So then over the weekend, I decided enough was enough. I got off the couch, logged onto the computer, and started filling out job applications. I'm not sure what I'm looking for yet. I want to work for education, so I want it to be a job I can learn from, and there's plenty of opportunities out there. So I'm kind of looking around quite a bit. I've already had 2 interviews, so it is now Thursday. I've had 2 interviews. I just started filling out applications on Saturday, so things are going pretty good. And now we're up to, I think, like 15 degrees out here. It's feeling great compared to the 0 degrees we had last week and even a couple days ago. So life's good again. We're gonna try to stay out of a slump like that, but sometimes you just need a day, but you've got to get right back on the horse. You got to get back up and going again. I failed to do that this time, so I'm behind now. But now I've got my drill charged up, so we're gonna go ahead and finish this. I'm gonna put this board in, and then we're gonna find around the center, measure out how big of a door I need, and then we're gonna put another 2x4 in the middle so we can brace up, or we can go ahead and put half our wall on. All right, so we still weren't able, I just took the drill off the charger. We still weren't quite able to get the screws all the way in. That's just upsetting. So I was looking for a 2x4 and realized that I need to hit the brakes on that. I forgot, or I just remembered. So before I get to that, I need to fill in this bottom. And right now there's no point in trying to dig this ground. It's just too hard. And I'm wanting to get the pigs probably before this even any of our land is able to dig on. It's supposed to warm up, but I feel like it's gonna, I don't know, we may be able to get some ground moved, but most likely we're not going to. So I was thinking for now, maybe I could fill in the bottom with some of our old cinder blocks. I'm just gonna have to figure out how many I would need to put in here to fill this space and see if we can make it a tight enough fit so nothing can get underneath of there. And then maybe the same thing on this side, just put a couple cinder blocks over here to block that side wall. But I don't want to put the front on yet, because like I said last week, I remembered I want to fill the bedding in before I put the front wall on and the door and everything, and that's going to make it harder to get in there and do what I need to do. So I'm going to try to grab some cinder blocks and see if I can fit them in this front and see if we can get a tight enough fit. All right, now I've got my bricks, so I'm going to try to fit them in here. Watch it, Luna. So we're pretty close here with 3 bricks. It's gonna leave us a couple inches of a gap here, and I'm definitely gonna have to level out the ground so they'll sit right. Let's go ahead and turn the bricks long ways and see if they fit better that way. It'll take more of them, but maybe it'll fit better. Yeah, I just realized that's probably not worth it. That's gonna take way more bricks, and I'm gonna have to raise the ground way more down here. So I think what I'm gonna do is go ahead and use the 3 bricks in a line sideways, and then maybe just screw in a small piece of wood on this post to block that little 2-inch gap. There's just no way to level this ground out right now. And I know I'm fighting against nature. I'm fighting against the elements right now. That's not what I should be doing, but I've been in a time crunch. I've really got to get these pigs to make sure that they're up to the size I need by October when they've got their butcher date scheduled. And I don't want to go and pick up the pigs until I've got their brooder ready. I mean, I could get them and throw them in the baby chicken brooder that we have in the shed, but it's not going to last them very long. We did that last year and they made a mess in there. It was terrible. So I really wanted to have a better area, bigger, cleaner for them. And the weather's just not cooperating right now, but that's what I get for doing this stuff in February. So I think I'm gonna have to tap out on that project for right now. I think it's supposed to get up to almost 40 degrees, or it's supposed to hit 40 degrees in the next 3 or 4 days. So hopefully we can take advantage of the good weather. We'll get out here, level that ground out. That'll be priority number 1. We can get that thing secured up and get our baby piglets here as soon as possible. But look at this, everybody got done eating. I brought the feed trough outside. They got done eating, right back inside. So I actually haven't even checked our egg boxes for about a week. So they stopped laying completely. And a lot of the people I follow on Facebook, they said their chickens have completely stopped laying for over a week or so too. So I think across the country, the animals just knew what was going on for sure. No, so we've got nothing. It's been at least a week and a half, not a single egg from 20 chickens. And you notice those 2 that were out, they made it back in. They're nowhere to be found now. So they're inside the chickshaw. They jumped right back over the fence. Now, once we get our garden going in the spring and summer and everything, and we start having some delicious fruits and vegetables out here, then if the chickens get out and start attacking our gardens, then it may be an issue. But for right now, they seem to know how to get back away from predators when they need to, and also come back in when it's feeding time. But I'm gonna go ahead and close out this vlog. I really regret the last week not getting anything done. I've already failed on quite a few of my goals for the year. I've experienced a setback, and I did it to myself. So it's been a rough week, but I'm motivated. I'm ready to come back strong. I'm ready to get back on track. And thank you guys for some of your support. I had a few people reach out to me wondering where the vlog was, what was going on. So that was nice to know that people missed it and wanted to keep up with me and make sure I was all right. Thanks, guys. Hope you enjoy your night.